Hello, my name is Vedant. I'm a legal intern with Lexus and Company. Please, first, before starting the video, I would like to say that please like, share, and subscribe the channel. This video does not promote or advertise anything about the company as per the guidelines of the Bar Council of India, and this video is only for educational purposes. So, in yesterday's video, we understood the case related to Lex Enrica for the Italian Marines case, what happened in the case, and the timeline up to the year 2012. In this video, we will continue what we have discussed in the yesterday video from the year timeline of the case from the year 2013. So, division bench of the Supreme Court comprising of Justice Altamas Kabir and Justice Chelameswar delivers the judgment in the case of Republic of Italy and others versus Union of India and others. India's criminal jurisdiction over the Marines was upheld. The court did not accept the Italy's argument of sovereign immunity. At the same time, the court held that the state of Kerala has no jurisdiction to investigate into the incident. This was on the reasoning that only the union government had jurisdiction over the contiguous zone under the Maritime Zones Act. The Union of India was therefore directed in consultation with the Chief Justice of India to set up a special court to try the case. The pending proceeding before the Chief Judicial Magistrate Kollam were ordered to be transferred to the special court to be constituted in the terms of the judgment. The judgment also reserved the right of the Italy to raise the issue of exclusive jurisdiction over Marines before the special courts in terms of Article 100 of UNCLOS, which speaks of rights of states to take special measures to combat piracy. Following the judgment, the investigation of the case was taken over by the National Investigation Agency from Kerala Police. The trial was transferred to a special court set up in New Delhi. For February to March 2013, diplomatic tensions. In February 2013, the SC had allowed the Marines to go to Italy for a brief period to vote in the general elections. Italy later went back on its undertaking that it will ensure the return of Marines after the period of stay allowed by the SC. This triggered a diplomatic standoff with India restraining the then Italian ambassador Daniel Mancini from leaving the country. Following diplomatic pressure, Italy returned the Marines to India in March 2013. September 2014, one of the Marines seeks permission to go to Italy for treatment. In March 2014, Latorre, one of the Marines, filed an application in the Supreme Court seeking permission to return to Italy for medical treatment. He had suffered a stroke from the previous month. The Supreme Court, on humanitarian grounds, allowed him to go to Italy for a period of 4 months. This period was subsequently extended by a Supreme Court from time to time. July to August 2015, Italy goes to International Tribunal. In 2015, Italy took the case to International Tribunal for Law of Seas, an independent judicial body under the UNCLOS. On August 24, 2015, the ITLOS, that is the tribunal, asked both India and Italy to suspend all the court proceedings and to refrain from initiating one new which might aggravate or extend the dispute or might jeopardize or prejudice the carrying out of any decision which the arbitral tribunal may render in future. This was ordered as a provisional measure pending the final adjudication of the issues of the case, including the one on jurisdiction. Following this, the Supreme Court suspended the trial of the case in India. May 2016, second Marines also go to Italy. In May 2016, the Supreme Court allowed the second Marine Guerrero to leave to Italy. Before leaving, he was asked to give an affidavit accepting and recognizing that he remains and shall, upon his departure from India, continue to remain under the authority of the Supreme Court of India. In September that year, the Centre told the Supreme Court that it has no objection if the two Italian Marines are allowed to remain in Italy until the India's jurisdiction to try them is decided. July 2020, Permanent Court of Arbitration delivers award. The Permanent Court of Arbitration in Enrica Lexia case unanimously holds that India is entitled to claim compensation from Italy. It also held by 3:2 majority that the Marines are entitled to immunity in relation to the acts that they committed during the incident of 15th of February 2012, and that India is precluded from exercising its jurisdiction over the Marines. Soon after the award passed by the Permanent Court of Arbitration, the Union government files an application in the Supreme Court saying that it has decided to accept the award. The centre urged the Supreme Court to close the pending cases in the light of the award. August 2020, the Supreme Court bench led by the then CJI S.A. Bobde tells the central government that the case against the Marines will be quashed only after hearing the victims' notice issued to the victims. August 2020, Permanent Court of Arbitration publishes the reason for this award. April 2021, additional compensation negotiated as rupees 10 crores. Centre tells the Supreme Court. Centre informed the Supreme Court that following the negotiation, Republic of Italy has agreed to pay additional compensation of rupees 10 crore. Kerala government informs the court that the victims were agreeable to the amount of rupees 4 crore each to the family to the deceased fisherman, 2 crore to the boat owner. The Supreme Court says that it will quash the cases only after compensation amount is deposited before it. In June 2021, the Italy deposits the amount in the court, and a vacation bench comprising Justice Indra Banerjee and Justice M.R. Shah passes an order quashing the criminal cases pending against the Marines. The High Court directs the transfer of the amount of rupees 10 crore deposited with the Supreme Court registry to the High Court of Kerala. The top court requested the Chief Justice of Kerala to nominate a judge to pass appropriate order of disbursement to protect interest of heirs and ensure it's received by them. The bench noted that the owner of a boat, Union of India, State of Kerala and heirs of deceased have agreed to accept the award. The Supreme Court also observed that Republic of Italy should resume its criminal proceeding against the Marine in Italy in terms of international award, that the Government of Republic of Italy, Union of India and Kerala government should coordinate with each other in respect of the disbursement of compensation. So this was the timeline of the case of Lex Enrica, Italian Marines case in India, and the award passed by the Permanent Court of Arbitration. So please like, share and subscribe the video, and subscribe. Please like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.